Shalom unto the hopeful elect. Let me go ahead and start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto the mighty Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders out of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy unto the hopeful elect. This is the brother Ayak back at you again with this holy word, pushing it into you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the children of Israel, also known as the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. All right, ain't nothing like prophesying against, prophesying a downfall against, these so-called great kingdoms, man. All right, and that's what the Heavenly Father's given us a privilege and honor to do, is to prophesy against them and let them know that this is not going to be by our own strength, in the sense that they are taken down, but they're going to be taken down by the Holy One of Israel, man. All right, the God of the children of Israel, and their God, and none else. All right, it's going to be known, man. They're probably going to kind of flex on these heathen, man, and put them in remembrance. All right, put them in remembrance of how he greatly delivered us from the land of Egypt, all right, from under Pharaoh. All right, it's going to be in remembrance, man, that our power is still alive, man. All right, he's not disappeared and set off into the sunset, man. The Heavenly Father's is gonna flex, man. All right, and they're gonna acknowledge, they're gonna acknowledge, man, that Israel has help, man. All right, and Israel talking about the children of Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're not talking about the so-called uh, the state of Israel over there, man. All right, like a lot of people here, when they hear Israel, they think of, oh, pray for Israel. They think about the state over there, man. All right, we're talking about a nation of people. All right, you got to go back in Genesis, the 25th chapter, to understand what I'm telling you about. All right, the scriptures talk about there's two nations was in Rebecca's womb, man. All right, and that nation, man, the children of Israel has been given into the hand of the oppressor, man. But with a strong hand shall he deliver us out. All right, so I just want to get into part one and part two of just prophesying the destruction of this place, man. All right, and Lord willing, leading up to Psalms 91, that with our eyes, we should get a chance to see the downfall of the enemy, man, of the wicked. All right, start off with this, Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together." All right, so those that they oppressed us together, man, which probably was gave them a ego boost that they were able to oppress northern and southern kingdom together, man. All right, it says, "And all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go." So that's the position that we're in. They have us held unto this day, and they refuse to let us go, man. All right, and scriptures tell you that nobody's going to be able to redeem us to so we could be let go. But the attempts that we have tried, we have failed. All right, they refused to let us go, no matter if we went down with Martin Luther King marching, hands up, don't shoot. That didn't help. I mean that was not prosperous, man. All right, that did not get us let go. All right, niggas is celebrating Juneteenth. That still did not get us let go, man. All right, we are still in the hands of the oppressor, man, and they know that, man. All right, so we'll start off from the top, man. This is Jeremiah 50 and 1. This is the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. So this is going into, like the scriptures say, the things that are old are the things of now, man. So, this is Babylon. This is getting you a glimpse of what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, man, here in America, man. All right, this word is spoken against them, all right, by the mouth of the prophet, man, Jeremiah. All right, and the prophets are here again, man. All right, it says, "Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not." See, we're not concealing this truth, man. All right, we're putting this truth up week in, week out, day in, day out, man. All right, we're out there in the cheap places of Concord. All right, and all those cameras are throughout everywhere. They see what's going on, man. All right, it says, "And conceal it not." Babylon is taken. All right, this place is that's the end game. This place is gonna get taken, man. All right, how when you playing chess and your queen get taken, this place is taken, man. It's already written. All right, it just has to play out. Babylon is taken. Baal is confounded. Murdoch is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. So this place is going to get taken. All right, their imagery that they got up, they're all these statues and these idols that they have, all those things that be broken, man. All right, it says, for out of the north cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Or this place is going to be no man's land, man. When Heavenly Father gets done with this place, it's going to be a no man's land, man. All right, these going to cause these nations that you see in the news today that are continuing to gear up for war, man. All right, whether it's Russia, whether you have it's China, you have what's that North Korea, you have Iran. All these places are against America, man, and their counterparts, which ultimately leads into the state of Israel over there. All right, and so it says, verse 6, it says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. All right, and that's the thing. All right, it says, so those that held us captive refused to let us go. So our people, therefore, has been lost sheep here in captivity, man. All right, and their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. All right, so in this time that Heavenly Father is about to bring this judgment, our leaders have not declared unto us what's going to happen, man. Therefore, what, they turned them away on the mountains. All right, so we're not actually getting the truth from our so-called leadership in these churches or whatever. All right, it says they have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All right, we don't have a resting place because we don't have stability, and the wisdom and knowledge is going to give us that. All right, so therefore, what we cling on to religion, and then we join these militaries, and we join all type of aspects, man. But still, the point is we forgot our resting place, man. We rest on our power. We rest on these scriptures, the understanding of the scriptures. That's where we rest, man. All that found them have devoured them. All right, since the truth is not, in these churches and this, that, and the third, we have continued to be devoured, man. We go into these different organizations, man, and we get devoured. All right, mentally we get devoured. All right, spiritually we get devoured, man. All right, and physically too, man. A lot of us lose our lives in these different organizations, man. All right, and their adversaries said, "We offend not." All right, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their father. See, so while we're lost, and it's finely orchestrated, the oppressor know what's going on. All right, they know that, okay, they have sinned against their power. All right, so they feel like they're not offending anyone. All right, but lo and behold, still punishment is going to come unto them, man. All right, it says the hope of their fathers. They knew the hope. What they knew the hope of our forefathers. All right, verse 9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. All right, so that this wartime that we're leading up to this World War III is set up for this place to be taken, man. All right, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. All right, so the Heavenly Father is going to orchestrate that. All right, and these arrows is talking about those nuclear missiles, man. All right, like it tells you in the second measures, because we know it says one arrow should be shot from one end of the earth to the other. We know that's not talking about no regular average arrow that can be shot from that distance, man. All right, verse 11, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. All right, and that's what they do. They put that yoke of iron till they destroyed us, man. All right. This the heritage is the children of Israel. Oh, destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. All right, because they ain't grown fat, man. All right, they didn't wax rich of the labor of us. All right, they are wax rich of the usury. All right, they have wax rich off the oppression, man. All right, and the Heavenly Father knows all these things. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. All right, because that's definitely probably gonna do so much damage to this place, man. That it says their mother should be confounded. So that whole Great Britain, the niggas that birthed this place that you call America, they're gonna be confounded. All right, they thought they set this place up for its longevity. This place is coming to an end. All right, they should be ashamed. Ashamed what for going against the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thinking that they will prevail. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Says verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. All right, and this is leads into this movie, the Oppenheimer movie, which I'm looking forward to see, man. Shoot at her, because the same technology, these other nations have it, man. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows, and they have all type of ammunition and arrows with missiles that most of those are unclassified, man. All right, they're not made known to the public, man. All right, it says spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. All right, see, ultimately this is a judgment from the Lord, man. All right, it says shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. She's given her hand, man. All right, she let you know that okay, America is like I'm gonna have missiles, and I'm gonna prohibit anybody else from having missiles. There's no way that Iran and Iraq and all these people should be allowed to have that type of military, that type of weapon power, man. All right. It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. Do unto her. See, so everybody wants vengeance from this place, man. Heavenly Father says, do unto her as she has done unto you. All right, so you think about Japan, they remember, all right? They remember this place dropping that major bomb on them, right? These so-called Muslim men, they remember how America gave what's that, Saddam Hussein gave him 72 hours to give up, and they went over there and snatched his statue down. All right, these nations remember, man. These nations remember all uh, 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 the backdoor moves that America has done into them, man. All right, so the Heavenly Father is going to allow them to reward her the same way they have that she has rewarded them, man. With what? With the force of the sword, man. That's how this place is going to be a rewarded, man. All right, and rightfully so, man. This place is going to be thrown down in much violence that the scriptures reminds us of. All right, I'll leave it at that for right now. Just a part one. We'll get into part two. Hey, shalom.